some noise for Orange Juice and a Blunt.
Whoreson, the story of a ghetto pimp. Piercing shrieks greeted me as I ran bare ass into the living room. All of my women were sitting there, eating, and 3 other prostitutes that didn't belong to me had stopped in to roll up some reefer. My predicament was embarrassing even for me. There I stood, in the middle of the floor, naked as a newborn baby, with no less than 10 women evaluating my prodigious instrument. I looked down unconsciously. Because of the vicious tugging by Diane a few moments ago, I had nothing to be ashamed of. Gathering up as much dignity as the occasion would allow, I ambled towards the bedroom, amidst catcalls, much laughter, and sly insinuations. One girl exclaimed. "I see why Whoreson got all your hoes in his stable now." Another one cracked. "I don't know what you got between your legs, but if I dreamed I took that much meat, I'd wake up with female trouble." Amidst much loud laughter, I slowly dressed, listening from behind the door to their frank appraisal of my merits. Once again I became aware of the fact that whenever a group of women got together, they discussed private sex matters much more openly than a group of men would. To a stranger, their conversation would have sounded vulgar, because they discussed oral sex as though it were a hat they had just purchased. But to me, their conversation was as normal as eating and sleeping. They were discussing their work, and the easy way of doing it. I hadn't turned 18 yet, and prostitutes were the only kind of women I had ever known. If someone had inferred that the life I led was quite different from the rest of society, I wouldn't have given it a second thought. From the factory workers I knew, and the ones I saw coming home from work, I didn't have a doubt in my mind as to my role in life. As far as I was concerned, there were 2 categories of people. One group consisted of tricks, and the other of players. And I knew I'd been born to play. I finished dressing and glanced in the mirror. My apparel consisted of black pants, a gold high-low shirt, and black alpaca sweater. The black alligator shoes set off my casual dress to perfection. I put on my diamond ring and took one last peek in the mirror, fixing my features in a cold, unruffled mask. I opened the bedroom door and stepped out onto my stage. All pimps must be actors to some degree. Not to act spells failure in their field. When a woman comes to your bed in the early morning hours with a fistful of money for you, you are forced to act. No matter how much you may detest this certain lady, you cannot allow your true feelings to show. Being aware of the possibility that she may have consumed a bucket of sperm in the course of a night, you don't display any aversion if she wants to kiss you. You descended to the bathroom with the Listerine and toothpaste. So instead of her ever becoming aware of your true nature, she only sees the part you act. Instead of scorn, she finds acceptance. Instead of hate, she finds her conception of love. Thus, many people believe that prostitutes are the biggest tricks of all. Closing the bedroom door behind me, I yelled, "Diane!" My voice was cold and harsh. "You and some of them other bitches clean up that water on the floor. Then you get Boots' clothes and your own packed. I'll be back for you in a little while." Fear leaped into her eyes. She searched my face for a clue, then turned and stared at Boots. Their eyes met, and whatever transpired seemed to relieve her. She was laughing as much as ever when Boots and I went out the door.